welcome. So I'm going to introduce myself. I'll share with you what it is that I do, and then I'll share my story. My name is Joyce. I am a digital entrepreneur and I work from home. This is not what I've always done. I come from a banking background, and in Kenya, I've worked in two different banks. The last bank I worked for was the Central Bank of Kenya. So, number one, I know employment. I left employment. I went into entrepreneurship because I wanted to be the boss. While in entrepreneurship, I discovered that I needed to work way harder than when I was in employment. I did build a highly successful business that covered parts of Africa and parts of Europe. For 20 years, I built a business. So I know what it takes to start a business, grow a business. And that business was highly successful. And because of that business, I got to travel the world. So I'm pretty well traveled world over. That's number two. Number three is where, in closing that business, I closed the 20-year-old business. And people normally ask me, why did you close a 20-year-old business? The reason I closed that business is because the business stopped serving me. When you're running a business and it is not serving you, when you look at the results, you realize it is not for you. So I closed the business because it was not making sense. It was not making sense. So I closed the business. In closing that business, I was now at home looking for something to do. And that's the third place. The place of looking for something to do. Some people call it in between jobs. Some people call it transition. I call it the place of looking for what to do. For the first time in my working career, I didn't have a job. I didn't have a business. I would wake up and not have a place to go to, because for all my work life, I used to wake up to go to work. Now I am at home and I'm looking for something to do. So I would come online and I would look for, I'd watch people's videos in Europe, Canada, America. And they were all saying the same thing. I'm working from home. I'm building a digital home-based business. And I really wanted to know, what are these people doing? I would see people in their 50s, 60s, 70s, even 80s in Canada, in America, in Europe, and they are all talking about work from home. Then one fine morning, I see somebody from South Africa sharing the same information. What captivated my attention is three things. Today, I'm in the fourth place. I call myself a digital retiree. So you could be in any of the following four places. If you're currently in employment, please type letter E in the comments. If you're a business owner, you are the boss, please type letter B in the comments. If you're in transition, you're looking for something to do. Maybe you've had a successful career, you've closed your business, you're perhaps looking for what to do, you've had a high-flying job, you've had a successful business, and that business has come to an end. Please type letter L for looking for something to do. If you're currently in retirement, please type letter R. Please type letter E in the comments. If you're currently in employment, please type letter B if you're a business owner, if you're the boss. Please type letter L if you're looking for something to do. And letter R for retirement. The title for today's message is The Digital Space is Open. Now, ladies and gentlemen, no matter where you are in any of these four places, let's agree. No source of income, it's no longer working. One source of income, it's not enough. Thank you, Jonathan. I see you. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Wanjan. Thank you, Mohammed. Thank you, Silen. Thank you, Jam. Thank you, Chess. Thank you, Blacksmith. Thank you, the Blacksmith. Good morning. Thank you, Chess. Thank you, Rich. Very good. Thank you very much. Let's agree. No matter where you are, I've been in all four places. No matter where you are in any of the four places, no source of income, it's not working. One source of income, it's no longer enough. So no matter where you are in any of the four places, thank you, the Blacksmith. Amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you for noting that. Hey, thank you so much. Amazing, the Blacksmith. And thank you for seeing that. Yes, not many people notice it. So great that you have noticed it. I'm really grateful that you've seen that. Yeah. Food for thought. Food for thought. Yes, exactly. So you know what it is? The truth is, I have been in that place and I know what it means like to be looking for something to do. I was at home looking for something to do. I didn't have a job, I didn't have a business, and I would spend time online looking for something to do. The truth is, you want to have another source of income. You want to have a side business. You want to have a business that you can do on the side. Yes, and that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to share how is it that you can start to build a business from home, because I found a business and I'll share with you the business that I run from home. So you're very, very welcome. All right. So, and the title for the message for today's message is The Digital Space is Open. What's the importance of the digital space? You know, yesterday, actually this morning, I was watching a video where one of these content creators is making a very interesting statement that they came out of a convention called the Billionaire something. I can't remember the title. It was this weekend. And in that convention were people like Will Smith, you know, these famous movie stars. And they are all talking about content creation. The famous movie stars, and they are talking about content creation. So if the Will Smith we know, that group of people is focusing on shifting to content creation with the seriousness it deserves. What does that tell you? And we're talking about famous movie stars shifting careers to social media to do content creation. So when we say that the digital space is open, the digital space is open for those who can see. And this, you know, it's like having a window that's opened and not everybody can see the open window. Right now, the digital space, that window is open, and it's those who see it and take action that are going to make a difference. So let me share how I got started. I market digital courses. My access to the digital world is on education, because I market digital courses. I got access to 4 digital courses. I market an American program that will teach you social media skills. I market a digital course or program that will teach you digital skills. So what I market is a digital course. What I market is a digital course. This course will teach you social media and digital skills. So this is not algebra, geography, or mathematics. It's a course that will teach you social media skills. Now, I was already spending time online. So the question on my mind was, how can I benefit from the time I'm spending online? Then I see a digital course that is going to teach me social media and digital skills. So what is this course going to teach you? This course is going to teach you 2 things. Number 1, social media. Number 2, you're going to learn digital skills. So this course will teach you social media and digital skills. Now, the part that I really find amazing is that the business model, because this is a business, the business model will pay you 100% profit. The business model will pay you 100% profit. Let me focus on that for a minute. How much time on average do you spend online on social media? Thank you, the blacksmith. I see you. Please type in the comments. Every day on average, how many hours do you spend online? Please type the answer in the comments. Every day on average, how much? Thank you, Claire. I see you. Thank you, Claire. Every day on average, how many hours do you spend online? Good morning, good morning, good morning, Asmalik. Good morning and welcome. How much time? More than 4 hours, more than 5 hours, more than 6 hours, more than 8 hours. Very good. Fantastic. Very, very good. Chess says almost the whole day. Thank you, Chess. Yes, very good. Thank you. Now, I was already spending time online, 4 to 5 hours a day. I still spend time online. Now, remember, people come online for 3 reasons. People come online for 3 reasons. Number 1, people come online because they are looking for information. Number 2, entertainment. Number 3, both information and entertainment. Please type in the comments which one brings you online. Are you looking for information, entertainment, or both? Please type the answer in the comments. Which one brings you online? Which one brings you online? Are you looking for information, entertainment, or both? Please type the answer. Very good. Both. Very good. Very good. Very good. Now, there are people exactly like you who are looking for what you're looking for. Correct. Thank you, Chess. Thank you very much. Thank you, Chess. Thank you, the blacksmith. Thank you, Claire. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Jam. Thank you, Silent. Very good. Very good. So there are people exactly like you looking for what it is you're looking for. Now, it's for you to ask yourself, how can I benefit from the time I spend online? And that's a question I was asking. So I see this digital course, and the course is going to teach social media and digital skills. I paid attention. Most importantly is the 100% profit. Most importantly is the 100% profit, which I'll talk about in a minute. Do you know Uber? Do you know Airbnb? Do you know Netflix? Do you know Spotify? Which of these 4 do you know? Do you know Uber? Do you know Netflix? Do you know Spotify? Which of these do you know? Do you know Uber, Airbnb, Netflix, or Spotify? Which of these do you know? Which of these 4 do you know? Spotify. Thank you, Chess. Silent, all. Blacksmith, all of them. Very good. Netflix is digital television entertainment. This is the story of Uber. This book is about Uber. Uber, the founder of Uber, was trying to tell them what Uber looks like today. Nobody would understand what he was talking about. The regular taxi, you normally took a taxi to where you're going, but you are being charged even indirectly for the driver bringing himself back to your destination. So that is Uber. Netflix is digital television entertainment. Airbnb is accommodation. I market a digital course. If you know what Netflix looks like, the same Netflix you're watching in your house is being watched in Canada, in Europe, in America. The same Netflix. Netflix has 300 million customers. Netflix has 300 million customers. I want you to imagine as if you're the owner of Netflix for 1 minute. Imagine you're the owner of Netflix. We said Netflix has 300 million customers. Imagine if each one of these customers is your customer and you're keeping the full value. Now, the education that I market 4 digital courses. And because the product is digital in nature, it doesn't need to be manufactured in a factory. It doesn't need to be packed in a box or shipped through a container across borders. I market digital education that travels on the internet, which means it arrives punctually to the destination of the customer. Thank you, the blacksmith. Aha. Do the maths. Thank you. Imagine Netflix has 300 million customers. Imagine that Netflix has 300 million customers. It's a digital product. It travels on the internet. Now, I market 4 digital courses. And similar to the way Netflix travels, the course that I market is called the Legacy Builders Program. And this course will travel on the internet because it's digital in nature. Anybody who markets a physical product, you must have capital to restock. For me, who markets a digital product, you purchase the course once, you use the education, and you can now resell the same course multiple times. And every time customers purchase from you, you keep the 100% profit. So this is an international business. It's a digital product. You purchase it once, you use the education for yourself, and you can now resell the same course multiple times. What is the course going to teach you? It's going to teach you social media skills, digital skills. You will learn how to position yourself on social media, how to brand yourself on social media, how to maximize your presence on social media. You will learn content creation even without showing your face. That's what we call faceless content using AI. You're going to learn the modern day skills for content creation. I just watched a video this morning where the conversation was around people like, I just mentioned his name, this guy. Now his name has left my head. He's a famous movie maker. I'll remember his name, not Tyler Perry, the other one. That these guys are now talking about coming on to content creation. Will Smith. Will Smith is serious about content creation. So if people who are already highly successful, like movie makers, are shifting to content creation on social media, what does that tell you? Now, with AI, you can create content without people knowing it is you. And this course will teach you how to do that. You're also going to learn attraction marketing. Attraction marketing means you create content that will bring the customer to you, not you looking for customers. This is not the kind of business where you're disturbing customers. No, you'll be taught to create content to deliver your perfect customer to you. Cool, thank you very much. Yes, to deliver your perfect customer to you. So if famous movie stars are considering the space for social media, then why not you? Why not you? So that is what we call attraction marketing. You're going to learn social media skills and digital skills. So that is about the Legacy Builders program. If you want to get the full detail on how to get started, double tap below my face and you're going to get the website on there, which is joycewawerudigital.com. Take your time on my profile. Take your time on my profile and you're going to get the detail on there. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so I hope you're taking notes as we go along. I certainly hope that you are taking notes as we go along. All right, now, I've explained what this course is going to teach you. I'm not computer literate and I'm not tech smart. I have never been to a computer college. So when I heard it is digital, I thought I'm not computer literate. What if it doesn't work? What if I fail? I had all those questions. Then I was told, no, wait a minute. This course is simple. You have coaches and mentors. You're going to get certified. And most importantly, you can resell the course multiple times. So those are the 4 key points about the course. Let's go to what the course looks like. What do you need to get started? The product here, what we are selling is a digital course. The product here is a digital course. What we are selling here is a digital course. The course will teach you social media and digital skills. And when you sell the course, because remember we're in business, when you sell the course, it's 100% profit coming directly to you. It's 100% profit coming directly to you. So 3 things you need to get started. The 3 things you need to get started. Number 1, the product is the course. Number 2, from the company, you're getting a website, which is already done for you. Number 3 is a domain. So to get started, you need the 3 things together. The course is the product. From the company, you're getting an already done for you website, fully loaded and automated. And number 3, you will need a domain. So these are the 3 things you need to get started. Don't panic. You don't need to be computer literate. I'm giving you the basics to get started. You purchase the course once. The course will sit on the website. The website will sit on the domain. It's a once-off purchase, no monthly fees. So the course sits on the website sits on the domain. It's a once-off purchase. What we are selling is the course. How much to get started? How much to get started? How much to get started? The website fee is $39. Please convert this to your local currency. The website fee is $39. The domain fee is $50. The first course is $100. So the total to start is $189. The total to start is $189. Now, the product we are selling is the course. Now you have a product you can sell online. As long as you're on social media and you're not selling a product or a service, you're missing out big time. Now that you have a product that you can sell online, who is your customer? Who will buy from you? The people who are looking for business online. They are on social media. And this course is teaching social media skills. That is your target market. They will watch your videos. They will go to your profile. They'll find your website. They'll purchase the course. You keep the 100% profit. Another customer will watch your video. They'll go to your profile. They'll purchase. You keep the 100% profit. Imagine having 10 customers. Each of them has purchased the $100 course. You're keeping the 100% profit. How much will come to you? You purchase the course once. You have 10 customers. Each of them is purchasing the $100 course. You're keeping the 100% profit. How much will come to you? Please type the answer in the comments. Please type the answer in the comments. You have 10 customers. They each purchased the $100 course from you. You're keeping the full value. That's the 100% profit. How much will come to you? Please type the answer in the comments. Let me see if you got it. Hey, Blacksmith. Correct, correct, correct. Yippee, yippee, yay. There you go. Correct. Very correct. Very correct. Thank you, Chess. Good. It's $1,000. Correct. Very correct. Well done. Thank you, Sanya. Correct. Correct, correct, correct. Yes, correct, correct, correct. Now, correct. You're already in profit. You had started on $100. Now you have $1,000. You're in profit. Listen, even if you don't have the capital, you can borrow to start. Even if you don't have the capital, you can borrow to start. Why do I say you can borrow to start? Because when your first customer purchases from you, you keep the 100%. So if the first person who purchases from you had been the one who lent you to start, you immediately pay back to them. You can borrow to start because from your first customer, you repay your debt immediately. Let's do the maths. There are 4 courses. I market 4 courses. You purchase the $100 course. Now you have the $1,000. Put aside the profit. I market 4 digital courses. The first course is the one we just talked about, which is the Launchpad. Launchpad is $100. The Launchpad is $100. The second course is called the Blueprint, and the Blueprint is $300. Then we have Digital Mastery, and the Digital Mastery is the $600 course. Then we have the Legacy Builder. Legacy Builder is the $900 course. I market 4 courses. Please don't say you don't have the capital to start. I'm going to give you testimonies of my customers who started on borrowed funds. I'm going to tell you testimonies of my customers who started on borrowed capital. If you think about the way banks are designed, I'm an ex-banker, so I know exactly what I'm saying. If you look at the way banks operate, banks work on deposits and they lend the deposits to other customers. You can use that business model for this business, particularly for the people in Africa in this time. It would be a brilliant way to start a business where you can borrow the capital to start. I'll explain it in a minute. The first course is the $100 course. If you purchase the $100 course, that's the one you can resell multiple times. You can resell the same course to 10 customers, to 100 customers. There is no limit. You're not repurchasing, you're not reordering. There is no recruiting, there is no referral. You only purchase the course once and you can resell it multiple times. Why? It's digital. If you can just remember the story of Netflix, the same Netflix you're watching in your house is being watched in Canada, in Italy, in Germany, in France, the very same Netflix. Now, this is a digital course. The same course you're using, you can resell multiple times. If you ask me, I think this is one of the smartest ways for people in Africa or anywhere in the world to lift yourselves up, because you're marketing a digital product. You don't need storage, you don't need a warehouse. The second course is the $300 course, then $600 and $900. If you purchase the $100 course, that's the one you can sell. If you purchase the $300 course, now you can resell the $300 and the $100, and it's 100% profit coming to you. If you purchase the $600 course, now you can resell the $600, the $300, and the $100. If you purchase the $900 course, you can resell all 4. You don't have to have the capital to get started. You can start on borrowed capital. I started in June of 2024. I went directly to the 900. In July of 2024, one of my first customers in July purchased the $100 course. She was a university student. She started on borrowed capital. Her school fees was in arrears. Her parents were not being able to pay her fees. They were struggling. Her hostel fee was also overdue. But she started on borrowed capital. Why? Because she wanted to be able to do this for herself. She started on the $100 course, borrowed capital. Then she put in the work. She's ICT smart. She understands social media. The young lady put in the work. What do we mean by work? What do we do for work? What do I do for work every day? I create 3 videos every day. I am a content creator on social media. I create content to market digital e-courses. As a content creator on social media, the ultimate goal is you become a social media expert. That's what this course is teaching you to do. The young lady purchased the Launchpad, the $100 course, borrowed capital. Within 12 days, she was on the $900 course. Within 12 days. Can it be done? Yes, it takes work. Yes, it takes work. It takes work. It takes you believing in yourself. I started on the $900 course in June of 2024. I put in the work. Within the first month, I had customers. I believed in the business. Your first customer is a complete recoup of what you started with. Let's go back to what I said, that you can start this business on borrowed capital, because that's what the people in South Africa did. The people in South Africa have done this business for over 2 years. And in that time, they have over 29 self-made rand millionaires. In 2 years in South Africa, they have over 29 self-made rand millionaires. It's between 28 and 29. It's 28 or 29. I can't remember which is which. And most of them started on borrowed capital. They borrowed to start. They borrowed to start. Now, when I say you can borrow to start, what do I mean? You can start on any of the courses, and any of your customers can lend you to start. When your customer, let me draw the illustration so that you can see the illustration. Let me draw the illustration. So this is for somebody who is saying, I like the business, but I don't have the capital to start. And I'm using the business model of how banks work, because banks don't own what they have in terms of the money. These are deposits from other customers that they now lend to other customers. And if you're in Africa, you know about table banking. And you know that there's something we call chamas in the local home setup. So let's look at this model where you're saying, I want to do this business. I don't have the capital to start. So let me show you how you can start. Let's work with the first course. Let's work with the first course. And the first course is, let me use the name of Paul. Let me use Paul as an example. And Paul has a friend called Peter. Now, Paul comes to the live, he listens, and he says, I like this information. I want to start this business, but I don't have the capital to start. It's a global business. It's an international business. What does he do? Paul invites Peter to the live, and Peter listens. And Paul asks Peter after the live, what did you think? And Peter says, I like the business. I'd like to start. Have you started? Paul says, no, in fact, I don't have the capital to start. I wanted you to lend me the capital to start. So what will happen? Paul will borrow from Peter the capital to start, and then Peter will Paul can now start on borrowed capital. Then Paul will sell the course to Peter, and because Peter is buying from Paul, then what will Peter do? Peter will now pay Paul. But because Paul had borrowed from Peter, you can see the arrows. Paul has to now pay back to Peter. That's how the setup works. That's how the setup works. Paul had borrowed from Peter, and now Paul is in business with no debt. I hope you've understood that illustration. I needed to use that illustration for somebody who's saying, I want to start and I don't have the capital to start. I needed to do that explanation. So if you're just coming in, welcome. My name is Joyce. I was just sharing how you can start a business even if you don't have capital. It's a digital home-based business. Number one is the willingness to learn a new skill. The number one capital is the willingness to learn a new skill. Number two, because you're purchasing the course, it's an American educational course. You purchase the course once, you get the right to resell it multiple times because it's a digital course. It's digital in nature. It's a digital course. It's digital in nature. You purchase the course once and you can resell it multiple times. So I started in June of 2024. The course comes with is simple. The course is simple. It's not complicated. The course comes with skills, which means one, you get certified. The course comes with mentors and coaches. It's simple to understand. And number four, the same course that you're using, you can resell multiple times. Ndet no. Salam no, ndet no. Yes, you can. Correct the blacksmith. You're right. Yes. You got it. Yes, you got it. You got it very right. Yes. So it's not a, yes, you got it. You're very correct. Ndetno, thank you. Siding for me, resell. Do you have to go? Rosalind, good question. You're not going to find customers. You're taught that the course would teach you to attract customers. I don't follow customers. I've been taught to do attraction marketing. In the past, I looked for customers because I did not know attraction marketing. This is not the business where you disturb your relatives and friends. This course would teach you how to attract your customers. You're taught how to create content to attract customers to purchase what you're selling. That's what we call attraction marketing. Yes, that's what we call attraction marketing. You're not looking for customers. Let me explain the business so that you understand it. All right, welcome. So this is an American course. This course will teach you step by step, number one, how to brand yourself on social media. Thank you, the blacksmith, number one. You're going to learn how to brand yourself on social media. You're going to learn how to position yourself on social media. Number three, how to maximize your presence on social media. How many hours on average do you spend online? Please type the answer in the comments. Every day on average, how many hours do you spend online? Please type the answer in the comments. Every day on average, how many hours do you spend online? Please type the answer in the comments. Rosalind says 3 hours. Very good. Hussein 4 hours. The blacksmith 6 hours. Very good. Rosalind 2 to 3 hours. Very good. Thank you. Now, I still do. In fact, I used to spend time online and I would ask myself, how do I benefit from the time I'm spending online? How do I benefit from the time I'm spending online? That was the question on my mind. How do I benefit from the time I'm spending online? Then I see this course, and this course is teaching social media, digital skills. I look at it and I say, I think this is what I've been looking for. This is an American course that's a step-by-step process. You purchase the course once. There is no referral. There is no recruiting. There is no upline. There is no downline. So you purchase the course once. You purchase the course once and you own the course. You purchase the course once, you own the course. Yeah. So you purchase the course once, you own the course, you're studying the course. This is not academic. It's not algebra, geometry, or mathematics. No. It's a course that will teach you social media. It's a course that will teach you digital skills. You purchase the course once, you own the course. You can now resell the same course multiple times. You can now resell the same course multiple times. It's an international business, so you can transact with customers from anywhere in the world. Unlike a physical product that you need to ship to deliver to a customer, this is a digital course that you can resell multiple times because it doesn't run out. You don't need to replenish. You don't need to restock. You purchase the course once, you own it, and you can now resell it multiple times. I started in June of 2024. What do you need to start? 3 things: the course itself, the website, and the domain. The business has been designed such that the course sits on the website, The website sits on the domain. You need the three things together: the course, the website, the domain. You need the three things together: the course, the website, and the domain. It's a once-off purchase. You purchase the course once, you can now resell it multiple times. It's 100% profit coming to you. No recruiting, no referral. It's 100% profit coming to you. The same way when you dig a borehole or a water well, you will keep collecting. You do the task once, after that you are collecting. After that you are collecting. How much to get started? If you're just coming in, you're going to get the detail as we go along. Now, how to get started? One, make sure you're following me. Number two, the detail is on my profile. Sunny is asking, how can I start this? Very good. Sunny, start by following me. All the detail is on my profile. Nothing hidden. All the information is on my profile. It's a learn as you go business. You're not waiting to graduate from the course. You're learning and you're selling the course at the same time. You're learning and you're selling the course at the same time. It just depends. I have a customer who purchased the course, and on the very same day, she had customers. So it is up to you to decide to take the action immediately. Yes, it all depends on you. It all depends on you. One of my customers, the same day she purchased the course, she had 4 customers on her very first day. It depends on the work you put in. It's your work ethic. It takes work. It's a business. So let me carry on. So 3 things you need to get started. What I'm selling is a course. It's a digital educational course. From the company, you're going to get a website. And the website comes fully loaded and automated. Number 3 is a domain. Number 3 is a domain. So these are the 3 things you need: the course, the website, and the domain. It's a once-off purchase. How much to start? You start by buying the course. You start by purchasing the course. The course is what will teach you how to run the business. At the same time, it becomes your product. It then becomes your product. Thank you, Naum. Now, the website fee, I'll quote it in dollars. Please convert to your local currency. The website is $39. The domain is $50. The first course is $100. The total to start is $189. The total to start is $189. Please convert this to your local currency. Please convert this to your local currency. You now have a product you can sell online. If you're online on social media and you're not selling anything, then you're missing the opportunity to build an income. With this education, you can now resell the course. It's $189. Convert this to your local currency. Every time the customer purchases the course from you, you keep the value of the course, which is the 100% profit. The course is $100. You can resell the same course to 5 people, to 10 people, and you keep the full value to yourself. You keep the full value to yourself. Let's do some maths. Imagine you have 10 customers. Each of them has purchased the $100 course from you. You have 10 customers. They have purchased the $100 course from you. You are keeping the 100% profit. How much will come to you? Please type the answer in the comments. If you purchased the $100 course, you have 10 customers, you're keeping the 100% profit. How much will come to you? Please type the answer in the comments. Let me see if you got it right. Let me repeat the question. You have 10 customers. They have purchased the $100 course. Yes, correct, Rosalind. It's $1,000. You're already in profit. Thank you, Jale. You're already in profit. Thank you, Jale. Correct. You're now in profit. What next? Put aside some of the profit. Use the rest to upgrade. I market 4 courses. You choose where to start. You're the one who decides where to start. If you purchase the $100 course, that's the one you can sell multiple times. If you purchase the $300 course, now you can resell the $300 and the $100 course. If you purchase the $600 course, now you can resell the $600, the 300, and the 100. You have the right to resell 3. If you purchase the $900 course, now you can resell the 900, the 600, the 300, and the 100. You're keeping the 100% profit. The course is going to teach you exactly what to do. The course comes with real live interactive coaching. Like last night, we had a coaching call. Now, for the person who says, I don't have the capital to start, for that person, I say, you can borrow to start. You can borrow to start. How come? I have customers who have borrowed in the past, and from their first customer, they repaid what they had started with, because it's 100% profit. You can borrow to start. And I'm talking about customers that I know. Some of my customers borrowed to start. How come? I have a lady in Cameroon. She started on the $900 program. And within 7 days, she had 11 customers on the same 900. Another university student, she started on the $100 course. She borrowed to start. Within 12 days, she was already on the legacy builder on pure profit. Simply means you can start anywhere and upgrade yourself on profit. If you believe in the business, if you believe in yourself, you can start and you grow on profit. The business is paying you 100% profit. The business is paying you 100% profit. Very good question, Naum. Very good question. Let me show you where to go. Naum, this is what we do. You invite your friends to the live. If you like what I'm saying, invite your friends to the live. And that's exactly what I tell people. Invite your friends to the live. They will listen to the information on the live. After the live, you discuss with them. Let me use the name Peter and Paul. Let me use the example of Peter and Paul. This is Peter. Peter has come to the live. Peter has listened to the information. Peter wants to start and he doesn't have the capital to start, but he can borrow. So he invites his friends to the live. And one of his friends is called Paul. Now, Paul listens. They listen to the live together. Peter asks Paul, what did you like about the information we got today on the live? And Paul says, I like the information. In fact, I want to start the business. Have you started, Peter? Peter says, no. In fact, the reason I've not started is I wanted somebody who can lend me the capital to start. Please lend me the capital to start. So what do you think will happen? Peter will borrow from Paul. Peter will borrow from Paul. And once Peter borrows from Paul, Paul will lend Peter the capital to start. Peter has borrowed and Paul has lent Peter the capital to start. Then Paul will become Peter's first customer. Paul will become Peter's first customer. And what will Paul do? Paul will buy from Peter. And because Peter had borrowed from Paul, Peter will reimburse and refund what he had borrowed from Paul. Now, Peter is in business and Peter no longer owes Paul. Paul is now in business. Peter is in business. Because it's 100% profit, when you refund from the person who borrowed from you, your first customer already puts you on debt-free. Your first customer already puts you debt-free. So for somebody who's saying, I want to start, I don't have the capital to start, that is the option that I use. I'll give you two examples. One of my customers from Cameroon, she started on 900, she had borrowed. Within 7 days, she had 11 customers on 900. Pure profit, do the maths. It takes believing in yourself. Remember, it's a business. The number one skill you're learning from this business is how to attract customers to you without disturbing your relatives and friends. At the beginning, if you don't have the capital, invite your friends to the live, let them listen to the information. If they like the information, they become your first customers. And immediately they purchase from you, you reimburse what you had borrowed. So this is a business that this is one of the most straightforward businesses I've ever had to do, because it's between you and your customer. No referral, no recruiting, none of that. and you're keeping the 100% profit. You're keeping 100% profit. Yeah. Any question for me, ladies and gentlemen? Something that, any question, something you didn't understand? It's not a complicated business. It's a straightforward business. It's a simple business. You have coaches. You're keeping the 100% profit. Today, I have customers even in countries I have never been to. Today, I have customers even in countries I have never been to. It takes you believing in yourself and then taking the action to get started. I started in June of 2024. I'm not computer literate. I'm not tech smart. I had never, ever done this kind of business. I didn't even have an idea that you can run a business from home. Today, I don't commute. I work from home. The business is 100% profit. And you don't need to be tech smart. You don't even need a huge social media following. I started as a complete beginner. I started as a newbie, as a complete beginner. So if you're just coming in, you're welcome. I'll take you through to understand what is it that I do. I'll take you through to understand what is it that I do. My name is Joyce and I market 4 digital courses. It's an American business. I started in June of 2024 as a newbie, a complete beginner. I'd never done any online business. In fact, I was afraid. I would hear of people talking about online. And I would wonder, how are people doing the online businesses? I would see people in Canada, I would see people in America, and I'd say, I want to know what they're doing. I want to learn what it is that they're doing. I really need to know what it is that they're doing. Yeah. I see you. Thank you. So I knew I could see there is something that they were doing. They were talking of work from home. They were talking of home-based business. It was captivating my mind, but I really wanted to understand how they do it. So when I saw somebody from South Africa sharing the same information, I said, this is what I've been looking for. The South Africans have done this business for over 2 years. You're welcome. You're welcome, Neum. You're welcome. Thank you, Neum. I see you. So one, I could see people in Canada, in America, in Europe, they were doing the same business. And so the question on my mind was, how are they doing this home-based business? Because it's a digital product. In any business, you want to ask, what are they selling? What are we selling? In my case, we are selling 4 digital courses. It's an American course. And this course will teach you social media. This course will teach you digital skills. It will teach you social media and digital skills. The course is simple. It comes with live interactive coaching. The coaches themselves will teach you. The coaches themselves will teach you exactly what to do. The course comes with certification, and the course comes with master resale rights. So that's about the course. This is a business that will teach you how to bring all your other businesses onto social media. If you're a business owner and your businesses are not on social media, but you are on social media, you're missing out on the opportunity to grow your existing businesses. So number one, this business marketing digital courses will teach you how to remove your business from offline. Okay, thank or telling us everything. You're welcome, Rosaline. I wait to hear from you. Everything is on my profile. Send me an email, pick out what works. I'm available, I am accessible. I'll never DM you first. I'll never send you an inbox first. So I'll reply to you, but I'll never write to you first. Be safe from the fake accounts. Yes. Be safe from the fake accounts. Grab everything from below my face. Everything is on there. Yes. Yeah. If you have an existing business, this education will teach you how to bring your business online. Businesses have shifted online. Even businesses who would never have imagined have come online. Who would have imagined some of the businesses we are now seeing online? They have come online. Why? The office rent, the shop space is a lot. People are understanding, why should I keep a shop or an office and I'm not making the equivalent of rent on selling the product or the service I'm selling from an office? That thing of I need an office is slowly being taken over by building a business online on social media. And social media is a blessing. Let me say why I say social media is a blessing. These last few days, this morning I've watched a video where there was a convention somewhere in first world countries, and the famous movie stars were in that convention. It was called something about billionaire something. And people like Will Smith, that convention was to discuss about social media. And people like Will Smith is a movie maker. He's one of the world's best paid movie makers. And he's shifting his attention to social media. Why? How come? How come? Look at that young guy, Kebi from Sierra Leone. Kebi, a 20-something-year-old young man, just made $900 million from selling his company. And where did he start? On social media. So if famous people are coming to social media, if ordinary people are being built by social media, why not you? Learn a skill. The difference, what is holding you back right now is you don't have a skill. Kebi was a 20-year-old who just sold his company for $900 million. Thank you, Rosalind. Thank you, my dear. Thank you very much. Will Smith is a famous movie maker. He's coming to social media. He's now going to be selling on social media. So what do you need to be on social media? You just need a social media account. You need the skills. And that's why I'm promoting education to teach you what to do on social media. Because maybe right now you're on social media and you're not selling a product or a service. You're missing out big time. I've only given you two simple examples. Kebi, the Sierra Leone young man who sold a few weeks ago, sold his company for $900 million, and he started on social media. He started as an ordinary citizen. Now, when we talk about somebody like Will Smith, a self-made movie maker, millionaire, coming to social media, coming onto social media, why not you? Why not you? Social media, the title for today's message is The Digital Space is Open. The digital space is open. People used to say social media is only for young people. Look at what people are doing in Europe and America. Will Smith is not a young person, but he's shifting his business to social media. Why? That's where there is big audience. That's where there is big audience. So if famous movie makers, if famous movie stars are shifting their audience to social media, if ordinary people like Kebi, who was from Sierra Leone, has made his wealth on social media, you can also. So I've given you the world of contrasts, all two. So how do you get started? Purchase the course, use the education, sell the course multiple times. I market 4 courses. How much for each course? Each of the courses. So you need 3 things to get started. You need 3 things to get started. Number 1 is the course. The course is the product that we are selling. The course will sit on a website. The website comes from the company, and the website is fully loaded, automated. Number 3 is a domain. What do we mean by a domain? A domain is like your PO box. A domain is like your PO box. A domain is like your PO box. So you need the course, the website, and the domain. These are the 3 things you need. The course, the website, and the domain. These are the 3 things that you need. So the course sits on the website sits on the domain. It's a once-off purchase, no recruiting, no referral. It's a once-off purchase, no recruiting, no referral. You purchase the course once, you own it. You can now resell this course multiple times. You can resell the course multiple times. And every time customers purchase, you keep the 100% profit. Every time the customers purchase, you keep the 100% profit. Let's go to how much to start. I'll quote it in dollars because it's an American course. The website fee is $39. The domain is $50. The first course is $100. So if you add the total, it's 100 plus 39 plus 50. The total to start is $189. The total to start is $189. That's the total to start. It's your course, it's your program, it's your domain. You can now sell the course. What we are actually selling is the course. What we are actually selling is the course. So, who is your customer? What we are selling is the course. Where will you sell the course? Who is your customer? Your potential customer is somebody who is on social media and they're looking for something to do. So they'll watch your content, they'll go to your profile, they'll purchase, you keep the 100% profit. Imagine having 10 customers. That's $1,000 coming directly to you. You can resell the same course over and over again, and every time customers purchase, you keep the 100% profit. Every time the customers purchase, you keep the 100% profit. You now have something you can sell. Imagine having 10 customers and each of them has purchased the $100 course. You're keeping the 100% profit. That's $1,000 coming to you. Put aside some of the profit. Use the rest of the profit to upgrade to the next level. The first level is $100, then $300, then $600, then $900. I market 4 digital courses inside the Legacy Builders program. I market 4 digital courses. The first course is the $100 course. Remember, even if you don't have the capital to start, you can start on borrowed capital. How come? Because from your first customer, you're able to repay from where you had borrowed. Because once you believe in what you're doing, you put in the work, you get a result. And I'm speaking from some of the customers that I have. I'm talking about some of my customers. They borrowed to start. The people in South Africa, they borrowed to start. And from South Africa, we now have 28 self-made rand millionaires. Most of them are mamas. They borrowed to start. If you start on the $100 course, that's the one you can resell. If you start on the $300 course, now you can resell the 300 and the 100. It's 100% profit coming to you. If you purchase the $600 course, now you can resell the 600, the 300, and the 100. It's 100% profit coming to you. You're not sharing your profit with anybody. There is no recruiting, there is no referral. If you purchase the $900 course, now you can resell the 900, the 600, the 300, and the 100. It's 100% profit coming directly to you. I started in June of 2024, and I went directly to the Legacy Builder, the 900 one. I put in the work. Within the first month, I had customers. I believed in the business. I look back, I'm grateful I got started. I purchased the course from somebody in South Africa. I got the information right here on social media. It's a business. It works like everything else. You put in the work, you get the result. It's a business. It works when you put in the work. I now have international customers in different parts of the world. And I said I'll share with you how 2 of my customers started on borrowed capital. One is a lady from Cameroon. She started on the $900 course and she started on borrowed capital. And within 7 days, she had 11 customers on 900. She believed in the business. The rest is history. You're not recruiting anybody. You're not referring anybody. You're keeping the 100% profit. This is a beautiful business. This is a business for people who love themselves. This is a business for people who want good life. This is a business you're working from home. You're not sitting in traffic to go to work. You're not commuting. You don't have to have an office to be said to be in business. You're keeping the 100% profit. It's actually business on your own terms. It's actually business on your own terms. I didn't have a social media following when I started. I had never run an online business. I didn't even know what is digital marketing. I didn't even know that you can market courses online. Today, I have customers even in countries I've never been to. Today, I have customers all over the world, even in countries I've never been to. My business works 24/7, even when I am sleeping, because the website is on automations. The business is on automations. The website is working even when you are sleeping. On Sunday, I had 2 customers and I did not go live because the website is working 24/7. The website works like your personal assistant. You're being taught how to use AI. Even if you don't want to show your face on social media, this course will teach you how to create content using artificial intelligence. If you're showing up into the real world with no AI to guide, without AI in the background, you're missing out big time. If you're showing up into the real world without the support of AI, if you're not using AI, artificial intelligence every day, my friend, you're missing out big time. You are missing out big time. What is social media? Social media is I keep on, and today's message was the digital space is open. But the digital space is open for those whose eyes are wide open. Many look, few can see. Many look, few can see. 5 years from now, you'll say, I wish I listened to that lady. I used to see her talking, but I didn't used to pay attention. Okay, it will be 5 years later. 5 years is a long time. Let's talk about the people who saw me when I started in 2024. Because when I started, there was nobody in Kenya who was selling these courses online. When I started, I did not see anybody from Kenya who was selling digital courses online. Look at the space now. People are beginning to understand that you can work selling courses from home. You can sell something you didn't make and you keep the full value. I am selling something I didn't make and I'm keeping the 100% profit. 1 year from now, you'll say, I wish I listened. I used to watch this lady teaching this thing online, but I would walk past because I am busy. I would walk past because I've got other things I'm doing. If you don't have an online business, if you're not acquiring skills for social media, but you're spending time online, you're missing out big time. We're in 2026. The rest of the world has moved on. People are functioning with AI, with social media, with the digital economy, the global economy. Why would you want to get left behind? Why would you want to get left behind? So what will your excuse be at the end of 2026? Oh, around about February, I used to hear this lady, she was talking about these digital courses, but I didn't understand. You listened and you walked through. You listened and you walked past. People are building business from home. It doesn't have to be a physical product for it to be called a business. We are wiser, smarter now. Today, if you tell me about opening an office, keeping stock, keeping employees, monitoring, supervising, going to work, no. I work from home. I'm not commuting. I'm working from home. I don't need to go to an office. I'm working from home. I don't need to go to an office. In the past, I would pay office rent, salaries for workers. Not anymore. So if you've been looking for a business you can run from home, I come on live at 9 a.m. in the morning, Monday through to Saturday, 9 a.m. in the morning. I come on live Monday through to Saturday, 9 a.m. in the morning. This has been the 9 a.m. live. If you like what I'm saying, double tap on my face, below my face, get all the details right there. Everything is on my profile. Take your time, get the detail on there. If you like what I'm saying, let's see how you can get started. Let's start this journey. Don't over-process the information. The only way to know how something works is to do that thing, not to spectate on it. Why do I come on live? I come on live to share my story, to encourage, to inspire. That if I can do this, why not you? You don't need to be computer literate. You don't need to be tech smart. Just believe in yourself, get started. The rest will fall into place. The rest will fall into place. I started a business with no tech skills, with no computer skills. I don't do crypto, forex, or trading. I think for me that is complicated. I do what I understand. I sell 4 digital courses from America, and it's 100% profit whenever the customers purchase. It's 100% profit whenever the customers purchase. You're not sharing the profit with anybody. Yeah. So I'll see you tomorrow morning. Ladies and gentlemen, I really, really appreciate our interaction this morning. I hope I've served you. I hope I've encouraged you. I hope I've gotten you to look at this in a different perspective. I hope you've looked at this. Hey, Linda, I hope you've looked at this for what it is and what it can give you. This is an opportunity. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I see you, appreciated. I hope you can see this for what it is, because this is a business you can start to build from home. You don't need to be computer literate. I no longer commute to go to work. I'm working from home. But once a week, I meet people for tea. And today is that day where I go and have tea with the people who have set up an appointment with me. Once a week, I go and I meet the people who want to have a cup of tea. There's somebody who asked, Joyce, I want to meet you. I want to ask questions over a cup of tea. I meet you for that cup of tea. So today is that day when I go and I have a cup of tea. So I do that once a week. Once a week, the person who says, Joyce, I want to meet you. Let's have a conversation. I show up and we have a cup of tea. And today is that day. I only go, the rest of the time I work from home because mine is a home-based business. The rest of the time I work from home. I'm grateful that God allowed me this business. I'm so grateful because I was looking for what can I do from home. I'd closed the business. I was at home. I had no idea how I was going to pay my bills. I know that place where you wake up and you don't know how the bills are going to get paid. If you're in that space right now, listen, you can start over. You can rebuild. And it doesn't, you don't need to be a genius. You don't need to have a huge social media following. You don't even have the capital to have the capital together. You can borrow to start. I have so many customers that started on borrowed capital. People in South Africa started on borrowed capital. Some of them are mamas. Of the 28 self-made rand millionaires in South Africa, most of them are mamas and they started on borrowed capital. So the excuse of, I don't have time, I don't have capital, I don't know what, put the excuses aside. This life, you either have a result or excuses. If you choose the excuses, I'll tell you, have an umbrella drink and enjoy your life. If you choose the results, wow, by the end of the year, you will have something to show and say. This is not get rich quick scheme. This is a business. I've done this for the last 20 months. It takes you putting in the work. I show up consistently. I show up on the live at 9 a.m. For the last 20 months, I show up at 9 a.m. Monday through to Saturday. I show up on the live Monday through to Saturday, 9 a.m. I've done that for the last 20 months. So it's a business. You show up for the business. So unless there is any question, I want to appreciate you. I want to thank you. I hope you can take your time on my profile. Go through the detail on my profile. Take your time. Go through the information. I'll never DM you first. Be safe from the fake accounts. I'll never send you an inbox first. Please be safe from the fake accounts. So ladies and gentlemen, I wish you God's blessings. I wish you a beautiful Tuesday. And I'll see you tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., same time. God bless you. Have a lovely day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wish you nothing but the best this day. Go out there and make a difference. Go out there and make a difference. Somebody somewhere is waiting to hear from you. You're most welcome, Linda. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. And thank you for being on the live. Take your time on my profile. Watch the videos. Get to the website. I'm accessible. I'm available. I'm here to answer your questions. So when I'm not on live, I do take calls. I even take video calls. So be safe from the fake accounts. Please be safe from the fake accounts. I will never DM you first. Yes. Good day. God bless you and bye-bye. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See you tomorrow, 9 a.m. See you tomorrow, 9 a.m. This is an international business and you can do it from anywhere in the world. Bye-bye. Okay, YouTube, bye-bye, and thank you very much.